Welcome to our gentle online yoga class with ThetaHealing. I'm always excited that you're taking time for yourself to cultivate more peace and inner joy, health in all ways. And our focus today is many paths to spiritual awakening. And as a great reminder, yoga so many times is understood as a way of stretching, maybe building some strength, maybe calming the mind. But really, yoga means union. So it's uniting our mind with the heart, our whole body, with the soul, with the creator of all that is. So let's focus on creating that union. And of course, the union is always there, but sometimes our minds are so busy that we don't experience it fully. We don't really feel it. So the more you can be out of your mind and in your heart, and just flowing with grace in your own way, the more you're actually practicing yoga. And just like the topic, many paths to spiritual awakening, there are many ways of practicing each yoga pose, just like there are many ways of breathing and many ways of flowing through life. So the yoga poses are just a reflection of life. So if you feel sort of stuck in a pose, maybe you also feel stuck in a certain area of your life, and see it as an opportunity to breathe into it and just soften the pose, just like you can soften something in your life. And then the energy can come in instead of restricting and tensing and trying so hard. Maybe just breathe into it, relax, and then life can flow again. Prana, the life force, can flow through you. So just sit in any comfortable way. I'm sitting on a blanket, so my hips are a little bit higher. You could sit on a block, cross-legged, or you can sit on your heels in any way that's comfortable for you right now. Roll your shoulders back a few times. If you feel any tension in your shoulders, just be grateful that you have an opportunity to notice it, first of all, and then also to move it out. And your spine is straight, shoulders rolled back, your heart is open. And take a moment, gently lift your gaze to your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows, with your eyes closed, and tune in. Notice how you feel right now. Not judging, just noticing. How's your breath? Are you breathing through the mouth or the nose? You're breathing into your belly or the chest. It's not that one way is right and the other way is wrong. Just observe. And then deepen the breath. Breathe through your nose and breathe into the belly. With the inhalation, push the belly out. Which we're not really used to. We're so used to sucking the belly in so we look thin. Forget about it during this practice. So on the inhalation, push the belly out. Fill your whole core with fresh prana, life force, energy, oxygen. With the exhalation, draw the belly in towards the spine. And practice that a few times. You can place your hands on your belly so you're really feeling that movement in your belly, in your core. Many times throughout the day, people breathe in a shallow way. It's more of a shallow chest breathing. So it's nice to bring the breath into the belly. You can relax your hands, palms facing up. If you like, you can touch your thumbs and index fingers to enhance the energy flow within you and with the universal life force. And take a moment and set an intention for this practice. Maybe it's I'm one with God, I'm one with the Creator, I'm one with Spirit. Whatever resonates with you so that you can feel your own path, cultivate your own path to your own spiritual awakening. What can help you in that? Make that your affirmation, your intention for this class, and phrase it in a way that it's already there. So, I am connected. I am one with God, not I'd like to be. It's already here right now. I am awake. Yogananda would suggest I'm awake and ready. And whatever your affirmation is, I invite you to breathe with it throughout the whole class. We'll practice the mudra before we go into the yoga poses for the whole body. The mudra is a yoga pose for the hands in a way. So place your right hand against your heart, palm facing out, and then bring your left hand from the front against the right one. Then hold on to your fingers. It's the Ganesh mudra. Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. So he can help us to remove all obstacles that prevent us from feeling really awake and ready. So with the next exhalation, pull on your hands gently. The inhalation, you can relax your hands, your arms. And with the exhalation, pull and be open to having all obstacles be removed. Deep, slow breaths through the nose. Continue this at your own pace. The exhalation, pulling on your fingers gently. The inhalation, relaxing, allowing the fresh energy, fresh opportunities in. And breathe with your affirmation. And after the 6th time, relax your arms down. And notice how you feel. Always helpful to have the eyes closed so you can really go within. We'll have our eyes closed throughout most of this practice. And this mudra can really help to open our hearts, to allow fresh energy in, allow ourselves to be courageous and open to new paths, Then bring your hands to your heart again. So this time we have the left hand at the heart, palm facing out. And then hold on to your fingers, curling the fingers in. Arms are about horizontal. Deep breath in through the nose, breathing with your affirmation. And with the exhalation, gently pull on your fingers. The inhalation, relax. Allow. So much in life is about allowing. And with the exhalation, gently pull on your fingers and create your own practice with that. Flow at your own pace with your own affirmation. Make it your own yoga and your own mudra. Allowing Ganesh to remove all obstacles that no longer serve us. And do this 6 times. 6 cycles of breath. And then relax your hands down and notice how you feel. We'll move into a little bit of theta healing. Would you like to allow Ganesh to remove all obstacles from your body, from your life that no longer serve you?
Yes.
Yeah, and say yes out loud. So you're saying yes to the universe, yes to the Creator, I'm ready for the shift. And then it's being downloaded on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Nice. Inhale your palms to your heart. Reach your arms up, reaching for unlimited opportunities, possibilities on your path of awakening. Exhale this fresh energy into your heart. Bow to your heart. Honor all of your experiences and all that you are. Inhale, allow the arms to reach up. So we're almost not even physically moving. And exhale, allow the palms to come to your heart. Inhale, allow the universe or the life force, allow the creator to reach your arms up. Lengthening. Exhale, draw your palms to your heart. So really focus on allowing in this class and in life. Inhale, reach up one more time, or allow yourself to be lengthened. And then exhale, lean over to the left. Draw the belly in towards the spine. With every inhalation, come up slightly, create some space. With every exhalation, draw the belly in towards the spine and gently deepen the pose, knowing that we're just warming up the body. So be gentle with yourself. If you like to know how to be gentle and trust that you're doing enough when you're being gentle and nurturing with yourself.
Yes.
Inhale back to center. Reach up all the way from your hips, through your torso, arms, fingertips. Exhale your palms to your heart. Inhale, allow the energy to move your arms up, reaching up gently, connecting with the universe. And exhale, lean over to the other side, draw the belly in towards the spine, and just notice how this side feels. Never judging, just being aware. So I just felt a little tension in the back of my neck on the side that I wasn't feeling on the other side. So then I inhale up and create some space. I move my arm a little bit. So I invite you to play with the poses, play with your body in a way, and just create a pose that feels opening, expansive for you. So, and maybe it doesn't even serve you to come down very deeply in a physical way. But you're receiving so many more benefits when you're being gentle and allowing fresh energy into any area that may be feeling tense. Then you're really co-creating with the life force, with God. Maybe your arm wants to be straight. Maybe it serves you better right now to have your elbow bent a little bit. So how can you allow energy in? If you like to know how to move your body and move through life in your highest and best ways, there's so many ways from Creator's perspective.
Yes.
Inhale back to center, reach both arms up. Exhale your palms to your heart. Bow to your heart. If you like to know how to be in acceptance of who you are and all of your experiences.
Yes.
Inhale, reach your arms up. You can look up if that's okay for your neck. And exhale, gently twist to the left. Draw the belly in towards the spine to protect your lower back. With every inhalation, come forward slightly, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders back. And with the exhalation, allow your body to come into a gentle twist. It's so healing for the spine. Balancing out, opening up all the chakras along the spine. Flowing at your own pace with every inhalation. Come out of the pose slightly. Lengthen, create space. With every exhalation, draw the belly in and gently twist. Would you like to know how to open up and balance your chakras, your energy centers in your highest and best ways?
Yes.
The next inhalation, come back to center. Reach up, lengthen. Feel the space that you have already been creating. And exhale, gently twist to the other side. Again, draw the belly in towards the spine to protect your lower back. And you can also look to the left, using your eye muscles, activating your eye muscles. And on the side, with every inhalation, come out slightly, create space. With every exhalation, gently twist. But to release all anger, frustration, resentment, regret, worry, doubt, and fear that no longer serves you.
Yes.
And twist are wonderful poses to let go of emotions. That's why this just came up with ThetaHealing too. The next inhalation, come back to center. Reach your arms up. Really feel or have the intention that the energy is moving your arms up on your path of awakening. And exhale your palms to your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows, your throat chakra, trusting free expression from the heart and your heart chakra. And if you have forgotten to breathe with your affirmation, I invite you to come back to it. So helpful to keep the mind focused on a positive affirmation. I'm one with God. I am whole and complete. I am awake, whatever your affirmation is. And then roll onto your back. Draw your knees in gently towards your chest. Then move your knees in circles, giving your lower back a nice massage. You can tuck your chin towards your chest. Breathing with your affirmation. Knowing that every breath is activating it and making it more and more real for you. And then reverse direction whenever it feels right for you. I just give you suggestions and then I invite you to flow with whatever is opening, balancing, expansive for you. And sometimes people like to cross their ankles, so I do invite you to uncross your ankles, because then the energy just flows more freely. Unless for whatever reason, everybody's so different, unless you get really clear guidance to have your ankles crossed, always go with your guidance, as long as you know it's divinely guided, not just what you're used to. Then draw your right knee in towards your right shoulder and lengthen your left leg out on the mat. Flex your left foot, tuck your chin towards your chest, so your hands are clasped about 2 inches below your knee. With every exhalation, draw your right knee in. Nice balance for the hip flexor and also the ascending colon. You like to know how to digest food, beverages, and life in your highest and best ways.
Yes.
Like to know how to flow through life without getting distracted, so you can fully stay on your own path.
Yes.
And would you like to trust that your spiritual awakening really matters, not just to you, but also to this world.
Yes.
Beautiful. And with the next exhalation, let go of your legs, straighten it out in front of you. Feel how this fresh energy, prana, life force is coming in. Breathing with your affirmation. Then draw your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Clasp your hands with the other thumb on top. Straighten your right leg out on the mat. Flex your right foot. With the exhalation, draw your knee in towards your shoulder. So we're extending the right side and compressing the left side, working on the descending colon. Everything's energy and we process so much. So how are we digesting energy? Would you like to know what energies to allow in and which ones to keep out, and have that clear discernment throughout life. Every exhalation, draw the knee in, so we're actively calm and calmly active. Beautiful way of life that Yogananda would suggest, does suggest. Would you like to know how to manifest that, how to live that, being actively calm and calmly active at all times? Trust that you're still being productive and efficient when you feel calm. The next exhalation, let go of your leg, straighten it out and allow this fresh energy to come in, balance out your digestive system, also your hip flexors. And draw both knees in towards your chest, give yourself a big hug. And if you're used to having one arm in front, maybe place the other one in front. So your whole back is supported by the earth, or at least we're moving into that direction. With the exhalation, draw your knees in towards your chest while extending your lower back towards the earth. So we're not just rounding in, but we're lengthening the spine and working on the transverse colon. So to release the belief that there's something wrong with you. And all self-judgment, self-blame, guilt and shame, can we release all of that?
Yes.
It's part of the path to awakening, to accept us, ourselves and others, for who we really are. And would you like to really know your soul as this beautiful spark of the divine?
Yes.
Relax your legs, straighten them out in front of you. Your toes can flop out and allow yourself to completely relax. And bend your knees and place your feet onto the earth, close to your sits bones. The next inhalation, lift up your hips, lift up your arms, all the way behind your head so the backs of your hands touch the earth. Behind your head, your hips are high up in the sky, your knees are moving towards each other. Your chin is tucked to your chest. With the exhalation, very slowly lower your arms and roll down your back so your hips come down and your arms and hands land at the same time. Then gently arch your back. Draw the belly in towards the spine, roll up, lifting up your hips, lower back, middle back, lift up your arms. Bring your arms all the way behind your head. Hips are high up in the sky. And slowly exhale down your back, your arms, your hips. So your hips, arms, and hands land at the same time. And then you can arch. And repeat this at your own pace, in your own way. Again, there's so many ways, so practice this in any way that feels opening and nurturing for you. Again, it's a beautiful pose to activate, balance out all the chakras, the energy centers along the spine. And when they are open, they really help us to feel awake and ready. Ready to feel that oneness with all that is. Like to trust that it's possible for you to feel one within yourself and one with the Creator. Trust that you deserve it and you're worthy of it. And you're flowing at your own pace, deep, slow breaths through the nose. Breathing with your affirmation. And in the yoga poses, we usually move the spine in all the different directions, which again helps to open up the chakras and also strengthen the spine. That's the energy flows along the spine. Sushumna. The next time your hips are up, you can walk your feet a little closer towards your sit bones. And then keep your hips up and only lower your arms down. You can hold on to either side of your yoga mat, or you can clasp your hands underneath your body, walk your shoulder blades in towards each other, and press your hips up a little bit higher in this bridge pose. If you feel any pain or tension in your neck or your shoulders, you may like to create more space in the shoulders and maybe just open your arms out to the sides with your palms facing up. Or hold on to your yoga mat. Whatever feels opening for you. You like to be fully open to new paths, new patterns, new behaviors that are beneficial for you.
Yes.
You like to fully allow the universal life force and the healing energy into every cell of your being. Beautiful. And then slowly roll down. Gently arch your back. And rock forward and back to give your whole spine a nice massage. I am awake. Or whatever your affirmation is. And then come into the squat. So you can have your toes facing out, your whole feet, the soles of your feet connected to the earth. You can always place a blanket under your heels if this is challenging for you. And then you can bring your palms to your heart, press your knees out with your elbows. This is one way of practicing a squat, which is very grounding. It's a great hip opener. You could also be on the balls of your feet and bring the heels together. And then possibly lift your hands up off the earth if you feel stable enough. Or you could just have your fingertips on the earth. Maybe lift them up for a moment. If you like, you can bring your hands to your heart, knowing that one way is not better than another. So if you have your fingertips on the earth, it's perfectly fine too. Would you like to know how to give yourself what you need when you need it and trust that it's good enough?
Yes.
Beautiful. Then bring your fingertips onto the earth. And bring both feet onto the earth. Both feet facing forward and enjoy a nice forward bend. Feel free to bend your knees deeply in this first forward bend. Shake your head, yes. Would you like to release all resistance that no longer serves you?
Yes.
Shake your head, no. No to whatever doesn't serve you anymore. And then inhale, bring your arms behind you. Come up halfway with a flat back like a ski jump. And exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring your arms out to the sides and all the way up. And exhale, your palms to your third eye, connecting with your inner guidance, your throat chakra, and your heart chakra. Just take a moment in ThetaHealing, mountain pose. You can relax your arms down, shoulders roll back, both feet are fully connected to the earth. And you may feel or invite the earth energy to come into your feet and up through your whole body. We'll practice a balancing pose. These balancing poses can help us so much in life too, to create more balance in certain areas of our lives, and the nervous system too. So create a strong foundation with your left foot. You can spread your toes so your whole foot is connected to the earth. And then bring your right foot to the inner calf or thigh. You could stand against the wall for more stability. Rest your toes on the earth. You could also bring your arms out to the sides. It helps to feel more stable. If you like, you can bring your foot a little higher. Always feel it out for you. Every moment is different. Just avoid pressing against the knee. And bring your knee out to the side. And the more you press your foot into the standing leg, the easier it is to maintain your balance. And you could bring your palms to your heart. And inhale your arms up. Look at one point in front of you that doesn't move. Every inhalation you could reach up, create space, like a tall tree, strong and stable. The exhalation, roll your shoulders back and down to make sure you're not creating more tension. Would you like to know how to be strong and stable and still flexible in your body, mind, and life?
Yes.
And place your hands to your heart. Lower your foot down and either be in stillness or shake it out. If you're used to doing one of those options, maybe try the other one and see how that feels. And then we'll change sides. So create a strong foundation with your right foot. Your whole foot is connected to the earth. Spread your toes. And then lift your left leg up. Your toes can rest on the earth. Your foot comes against the shin or the thigh. Just avoid pressing it against the knee. Knee goes out to the side, and if it feels very unstable, feel free to lower your foot so your toes rest on the earth or stand against the wall. You can always bring your arms out to the sides or have them at your hips for more stability. Or you can place them at your heart. Connect with your heart center. And if you like, if that's the guidance you get, allow the energy to move your arms up. Palms can touch or they can come apart. Where do you feel more expansion? You could also place your hands together and then bend your elbows so you're still creating space in your neck and shoulders. You can play around with the pose. Breathing with your affirmation. And place your hands at your heart in Anjali Mudra. Lower your foot down and shake it out or be in stillness. And come to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms up, reaching up, you can look up. And exhale, bow to the earth. Fingertips or palms can come onto the earth. Inhale, come up halfway with a flat back, engaging your belly. And exhale, bow to the earth. Step your right foot back. Pivot your right foot to about 1 o'clock. Engage your belly and inhale your arms up. Feel the strong foundation in your legs. You can move your right hip forward, left hip back a little bit. Every inhalation, reach up. If you like, you can look up. If you look forward, it may feel a little more stable. So choose what feels right, opening, expansive to you. Would you like to know how to be the warrior of love and light?
Yes.
In this warrior one pose. And open up to warrior two, bringing your arms out to the sides. You're very centered in your core, in your body. Your left leg is bent. Make sure your knee doesn't go beyond your ankle. And feel where your neck wants to be. Usually we look over the index finger of the left hand, but if that creates tension in your neck, maybe move your head to the right a little bit. Feel it out. Exalted warrior. Inhale your left arm up, your right hand down alongside your leg. Left leg is still bent, right leg is straight. Breathing with your affirmation. Feel this nice expansion, lengthening, opening. Not just in the body, but also in your mind and in all areas of your life. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Lean over to the left and pivot. So you could have your left hand on the outside of your left shin. Sometimes people like to have the hand on the inside. Just avoid pressing against the knee, like you wouldn't hold on to the knee. We always like to protect that area. And also you don't need to put a lot of weight on that left hand, so you could even have it completely free. You're using your core strength, opening up towards the sky. Inner thighs are engaged. Opening up to the divine energy. Feel how it's coming into your right hand, all the way through your body. Then bring your right hand alongside your right ear. Pivot forward. Bend your left knee. So both feet face forward, coming onto the ball of your foot on the right foot. Then step back to downward facing dog. Feel free to walk out your dog, bend your knees. Fingers spread wide. Both palms are pressing into the earth. Even the space between your thumb and index fingers pressing into the earth. Head and neck is relaxed and your hips are high up in the sky. And come to stillness, pressing both heels towards the earth. They're just moving in that direction. Sigh out anything you'd like to release. Like to let go of all remaining worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, stress that no longer serves you.
Yes.
Breathe it out. You could breathe with a lion's breath too, sticking your tongue out, rolling your eyes up on the exhalation. Beautiful breath of release. And come forward into plank, push-up position, and slowly lower down. Feel free to come onto your knees. And inhale into cobra, roll your shoulders back. Your elbows are close to your body and there's very little weight, if any, in the hands. You're really using your back. And press into your hands, come into a cobra, pressing a little bit higher. Feel free to straighten your arms if that feels opening for you. If it's not opening, don't do it. Keep your elbows bent. If you feel any pain in your lower back, lower down a little bit. Maybe just move your shoulders, move your back from side to side. Releasing any tension in the back. Creating your own yoga, your own union. And then press back to downward facing dog. You can bend your knees deeply and notice how this feels. And possibly straighten your legs. Then walk or step your right foot forward between your hands. Pivot your left foot. So your right knee is above your ankle. Engage your belly and allow the energy to lift your arms and your torso up. Every inhalation, reach up. You may like to look up or look forward. The exhalation, bring your left hip forward, right hip back. Our hips are also our foundation in this life. It can help us to feel really grounded. So we're opening the hips, creating nice balance in our foundation. And then open up to warrior two. Your arms out to the sides. Your knee is still above your ankle. Deep, slow breath. And again, feel out where your neck, your head wants to be in this pose. Maybe just moving the head slightly can be very healing, opening. Exalted warrior, inhale your right arm up, left hand down alongside your left leg. Your right knee is still bent and left leg is straight. You could look up. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your right leg and lean over to the right and tilt. So your right arm goes down, left arm comes up. Your hand can be on the right hand can be on the inside of the leg or on the outside. Just don't, usually you wouldn't really hold on to the leg because you don't want to put too much pressure on the hand. You really want to use your core strength, not just lean down into your hand. But if you like to use a little bit of pressure on the hand, it can help to just get into the pose and find stability, and then really draw the belly in, use the core strength, and then you may feel that you can lift up your right hand away from the leg. You don't need it as a support. You'd like to be fully open, to be guided by the Creator at all times.
Yes.
And bring your left arm alongside your ear and come forward. Bring both hands on either side of your right foot, both feet facing forward. And step back to downward facing dog. Take 3 deep, full breaths here. You can sigh out whatever else you like to release. You could come back into the lion's breath on the exhalation. Sticking the tongue out, almost roaring like a lion and lifting the eyes up. Then inhale to your hands and knees, head and tailbone up, anchor your toes. Exhale to child's pose. Sitting on your heels, feel free to widen your knees. Your forehead touches the earth. You can come onto your fingertips to create more space in your shoulder area. Walk both hands to the right. Feeling a nice lengthening on the left side of your body. Breathing into that left side of the body, the feminine, receptive side. I'd like to know how to receive as much as you give and trust that you deserve it.
Yes.
Walk both hands forward, reaching forward, lengthening, come onto your fingertips. Always focusing on creating space. If this creates more tension in your shoulders, just come onto your palms.
And feel out how wide your arms want to be so that you feel an opening in the shoulders, not restriction. So you could bring your arms a little wider, or maybe walk them in towards each other a little bit more. Always create your own yoga, your own poses.
And walk both hands to the left.
Try to release all have tos, musts, shoulds, obligations that no longer serve you.
Yes.
Just breathe them out and let them go. Would you like to know how to flow through life fully connected with the Creator?
Yes.
And trust that it's possible, you're worthy of it, and you deserve it.
Yes.
Walk both hands forward. And come onto your hands and knees. Inhale your right arm back and up. And exhale it underneath your body, threading the needle and coming onto your right cheek or your right ear. Either walk your left hand forward, creating a nice opening in the shoulder. Or you could bring your left arm around your body, touching your lower back, your outer thigh, possibly the inner thigh of the right leg. Just focus on opening your shoulder. It's a nice spinal twist. Breathe in whatever you need, the affirmation or anything else that you need at this time. Breathe out whatever you like to let go of. Always let it go with gratitude. And I move my hand forward again because for my body I feel a deeper stretch in the shoulder at this time. So it's completely up to you how you like to practice this pose. And slowly come back to your hands and knees. And inhale your left arm back and up. Exhale it underneath your body, threading the needle, coming onto your left cheek or your left ear, whatever's accessible. You can walk your right hand forward to feel a nice stretch in your shoulder. And maybe you like to wrap your right arm around your back, touching your lower back, outer thigh or inner thigh, opening the shoulder with every breath. Where do you feel a nice opening, nice expansion? You could stay here for a few breaths and possibly bring the hand forward again. Maybe do what you did on the other side too for balance. Never push for any pain. You can always walk your hand closer towards your body, the rest of the body. If it gets too intense, and breathe into your shoulder, breathe into any area where you may feel some tension, some restriction. Soften it. You like to know how to be fully present in the moment and trust that it's possible for you.
Yes.
Beautiful. And in your own way, slowly come back to your hands and knees. Knees are under your hips, your hands are under your shoulders, fingers spread wide. We'll just do a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, head and tailbone up, arching. You could also look up again, activating your eye muscles, nerves. Exhale, round. Inhale, head and tailbone up, arching, breathing with your affirmation. Exhale round. Deep, slow breaths through the nose. You can move at your own pace as always. Slowly, deeply, inhaling completely. Exhaling deeply. One more inhalation, arching. One more exhalation, rounding. Come back into child's pose. Bring your arms alongside your body. Allow your arms and shoulders to completely relax. You like to allow your whole body to be filled with fresh prana, life force, healing energy. Roll over to one side and come onto your back. Draw your knees in towards your chest and rotate them to one side. Tuck your chin towards your chest to lengthen your neck. And bring your knees to the left, your right arm out to the right, and your head to the right. Your knees can be bent, or you may like to straighten your legs out to the left. Completely up to you. Enjoy this gentle spinal twist. Try to release the belief that you're blocked, limited, or stuck.
Yes.
Try to trust, know, and feel on all levels that you're free, open, and expansive, and unlimited. You can keep your legs straight. If they are straight, engage your core and your legs up. Keep the core engaged and exhale your legs to the right. Bring your head to the left. Left arm out to the left. And your legs can be straight to the right or bend. Feel it out for your own body for this moment. Would you like to know how to honor yourself and honor each moment? Breathing with your affirmation. Would you like to know when you're on your right path, spiritual path to awakening?
Yes.
Would you like to fully trust it? Then engage your core, inhale your legs up again. Bring your hands underneath your sit bones, your sacrum. Very slowly lower your legs down, just a little bit at a time, strengthening your core. Really taking your time. If you feel any tension in your lower back, bend your knees. You can hover a couple of inches above the floor, creating nice core strength. It can help us so much to walk on our path of life. And then exhale all the way down. Relax your arms by your side. If you have a blanket, you may like to roll it up and place it under your back. It can be very heart, a nice heart opener. And then you can roll onto it. If you don't have a blanket, don't worry about it. It's just nice to lay on your back and have your arms by your side, palms up to receive fresh energy. Sometimes people like to have the head on a block. I like to have just the edge of the blanket under my head. Feel out how you can give your neck support. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, tense all the muscles of your whole body. Double breath out through the mouth, let it all go. Deep breath in through the nose, breathing with your affirmation. Hold the breath, tense all the muscles. Double breath out through the mouth. And repeat that a couple of times in your own way. And it helps us to get into a deeper state of relaxation, preparing us for a deep, peaceful Shavasana. If you have the blanket under your spine, you can keep it there if you like for Shavasana. Again, it's a nice heart opener. You really open up the shoulders too. Or you can remove it gently and just lay on your back on the mat. Completely up to you. Any path to awakening, any path to peace and balance. Allow your toes to flop out to the sides. Actually, given that it's cooler these days, you may like to cover yourself with a blanket too. That's what I'm going to do. And then allow yourself to completely relax. Palms facing up to receive fresh energy. Just breathe with your affirmation for a few more breaths. I am awake. I'm one with God. I'm one with Spirit. Whatever your affirmation has been throughout the whole class. It's like to trust that you're one with it now and it's part of you. And then let go of everything. Let go of all thoughts. Let go of your affirmation. Knowing that it's already integrated into who you are. Relax your toes, the soles of your feet, tops of your feet, your ankles. Relax your shins, your calves, your knees. Relax your quads. Both legs are completely relaxed. Your hips are relaxed. Groins, sacrum, lower back is relaxed. Middle back, upper back completely relaxed. Your neck is relaxed. Your shoulders are open and relaxed. Upper arms, elbows, forearms are relaxed. Your wrists, both palms, all fingers, even fingertips are completely relaxed. So healing energy can come in. Your belly is relaxed. Digestive system is balanced and relaxed. Your heart is open and relaxed, filled with gratitude, love and compassion. Your throat is relaxed. The back of the head is relaxed, held by Mother Earth. Top of the head is relaxed. Forehead, sides of the head are relaxed. Your ears, your cheeks, your chin, eyes, nose, mouth completely relaxed.
Your tongue is relaxed. Every cell of your being completely relaxed and at peace, one with all that is. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Such a beautiful, healing, integrating pose. Whenever you like to come out of Shavasana, start deepening your breath. Start feeling calm and peaceful. Take some movement into your fingers, into your toes. Rotate your wrists. Stretch your arms up above your head. Roll over to your right side. With your eyes closed, press up and come into a comfortable seated position. Roll your shoulders back. Your heart is open, filled with love, peace, compassion, the knowing that you're on your right path, that you are awakening as we speak. I'd like to trust on all levels that you are in the right space at this time.
Yes.
Beautiful. Float your palms to your heart. Reconnect with your intention, with your affirmation. Just really feel and know that it's in your life and in your whole being at this time. I'll close with one chant of Om all together, uniting in that sound of creation, uniting all of us, and also we're sending out that Om to all people who may be struggling, who need some extra creative healing energy at this time. So take a deep breath in. Beautiful. Take this Om with you into the rest of the day. Continue on your own unique path of self-realization, your path of awakening. Trust that it's the right path for you and nothing else matters. So create a beautiful rest of the day. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channels for more videos, yoga, pranayam, satsang, meditation, theta healing, and let us know what else is helpful for you. So comments are greatly appreciated. Share it with your friends and stay peaceful and joyful. Namaste.